Hey you guys, it's your girl Nurse Annie and welcome back to my channel, Nursing Them. So today I want to talk to you about the time that I walked out of my travel assignment, okay? So basically I am assigned to a med-surg tele unit. Most of the time I'm just on a regular med-surg unit, but I can be floated to the telemetry unit. They've also floated me to like rehab, and they've also floated me to like the third floor, which is also like med-surg, like an observation, right? So check this out. One time they did float me down to the ED. I went. It was the worst experience ever. I am not an ED nurse. Nobody helped me. I didn't have access to anything. And to me, that was dangerous, not only for me, but for my patients as well. And I said I was never doing it again. So this one particular time, most recently, I've come into work and they tried to pull me down to the ED. I immediately said that I was not going down there, and the charge nurse that night told me from my unit, because I went to my unit thinking I had to work, and she was like, well, you're down in the ED. So she said, we'll call the supervisor. So I called the supervisor. I said to the supervisor, listen, I feel very uncomfortable down there. I'm not going down there. It's not in my contract, and I'm not going down there. I feel like it's an unsafe environment for me, and I don't want to make it an unsafe environment for my patients, so I'm not going. She specifically told me, well, you know that it's refusal of assignment. And I specifically said to her, well, how is that refusal of assignment when I've never even went down there or got report on anybody? She said, are you leaving? I said, yes, I am. She said, okay, well, I'm just going to put it down as refusal of assignment. I said, okay, well, you do what you have to do. I left and I went in my car. I immediately text my recruiter and my manager of the unit that I am contracted for. I explained it to both of them. I feel unsafe. I'm not doing this. You know, this is not, I'm not contracted to the ED, and I feel like it's out of my scope of work, and I'm not doing it. And so my recruiter said, okay, well, I'll write it up and put in some type of ticket. I can't remember what he called it, but he said he'll put in like some type of ticket. And then my manager was like, listen, don't leave yet. And I'm like, okay. So I sat in my car and I waited about 10 minutes. And she texted me back and she said to me, okay, well, you can go up to the third floor. I have not been pulled, or they have not attempted to pull me down to the ED since then. I am making this video to say to you, as a nurse, I've been a nurse for going on 4 years. So I'm still kind of like a baby nurse, I guess. But I'm saying to you as a nurse, you have to know your rights. I am in Maryland, and I'm pretty sure this is nationwide. But if you feel as though you are given an assignment that is out of your scope of work, that you feel is unsafe for you and your patients, you have the right to refuse to take that assignment. The most important thing that you need to remember in doing this is, in refusing that assignment, is you cannot get report on your patients if you refuse that assignment. Once you take report on those patients, you are legally responsible for those patients. Now, if you decide that you don't want that assignment, or you want to leave, or whatever you're going to do, and you're not taking that assignment, now that is refusal of assignment and possibly abandoning your patients because you got report on them. The key to this is not taking report on those patients. Never, ever, ever set yourself up or put your license in jeopardy by taking an assignment that you deem unsafe. If you walk into an assignment and you have 8, 9 patients in the hospital, that is unsafe. That is unsafe. Let me tell you something. I've worked in situations that I knew, primarily in like nursing homes, because nursing homes will dump on you, right? Especially when you work night shift. They will dump on you. And it's very, very unsafe. And I've known this, and I've still did it. But in the hospital, to me, it is a little more different, because I feel like those patients in the hospital are a little more critical than the ones that are in the nursing homes. I'm not telling you to do this in the nursing home. It's up to your judgment. But what I am telling you as a hospital nurse and a travel nurse, if I am pulled to a unit where I'm not familiar with, and I know that it's out of my scope of work, and I deem it to be unsafe, if I deem it to be unsafe for me, it's most definitely unsafe for the patients, okay? Do not put your license in jeopardy taking an assignment that you know or you feel is not appropriate for you. Because let me tell you something. You can be reported to the Board of Nursing and they will take your license. They will take your license. You will be penalized. So do not put yourself in jeopardy. And the main key about this is not taking report on the patients, because you are not legally responsible if you don't get report on the patients. Once you get report on those patients, baby, they are your responsibility. Unless you are able to hand them off to another nurse, which if I'm not taking them, what make you think somebody else going to take them? We're not doing that. We are not putting our license in jeopardy. We work too hard, too many years of school, too many years of sweat, blood, and tears, and crying and sleepless nights trying to get this license that we work so hard for. And I'm just going to allow somebody to take it away from me like that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You are your biggest advocates. Not only do you advocate for your patients, but you advocate for yourself, most importantly. And do not allow anybody to put their license in jeopardy. Listen, if you like this information that I'm giving you, if you've watched any of my videos previously and you like them, feel free to like, subscribe, share the videos. And listen, guys, I'll be coming back with more videos for you. And I appreciate everybody that's following me, every comment that you left, every like that you left, every view. I love you guys. I will see you later. Let me get in this job. Bye.